Good afternoon, guys. Whoa, that's so loud. What the? Hope everybody's doing okay. Let me know if there's any issues in terms of audio and stuff like that, because everything sounds super loud to me now. I've adjusted a lot of audio settings and stuff like that, so let me turn over. Hey, how's it going, guys? Hope you're doing well. I feel like I'm a little bit darker than usual as well. Don't know. Bit strange. Back to the lovely Blackwood. Yeah, I'm just doing some cleanup. But one of the claims, it was one that what's his name? It was either James or Arx pointed out yesterday. So yeah. If the audio is too loud, too quiet, let me know. I've realised for the last let's think about this. For the last few weeks, I've been running the entire stream at 50% audio, which that's probably why a lot of my videos seem a bit quiet. So yeah, it is what it is. Can't select 1440p. Yeah, I've tried. That's so loud. What the hell? Can I sound settings? I feel like I'm too loud. Ah, that's why. There we go. That should be a bit better. Yeah, I just feel like I was so loud for a second. Can't select. Yeah, so I've ripped. I pretty much for the past few days, I've ripped apart my entire setup. Over here. I've got new stuff all around. So if there's any issues, you've got to let me know, guys. Just because everything's going to be like so much louder. Okay, I noticed some issue. Sorry, guys, while I get going here. Okay, perfect. All right, let's fix that. But yeah. So sorry, I'm a bit scatterbrained this morning. Well, afternoon, lunchtime, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so I've ripped apart my entire setup. I've installed a new capture card, so hopefully the colours that I see on screen, you see now, because the colours have been slightly out from my old capture card. So I've got a new capture card, all brand new video cables that support like 4K. And we are running, finally, like my monitor's always been running at, like, is capable of running at 1440p, but I have always had the resolution set to 1080p so I could stream. But as Twitch is beta testing 1440p streaming and YouTube does 1440p anyway, I'm going to try, we're going to try out 2K streaming. They call it 2K, it's technically not 2K, but we're going to be trying out the 1440p streaming and seeing how we go. From what I can see, yeah, I don't know why Twitch call it 2K. Like, if you go where Twitch, like, let me turn the camera over. Quite literally, it's like 2K 1440. It's like, it's not 2K, but either way, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm just making sure everything is good. and set up on my end before we get going here. But yeah, it's not fucking 2K, but it is what it is. But yeah, hopefully the audio levels are good. Hopefully the picture is good. It should be working if I go to twitch.tv/crafttom. I'll just show you. So this is like the stream. If you go down here to the cog, it should have a 2K 1440p 60 FPS option. We're just going to be infinite windows from now on, I think. I love where. Which side is it? It's this side? No, this side. So you go. Wave, wave, wave. Oh yeah, Skyblivionception. Hell yeah. But yeah. So it's running at an extremely high bitrate. We've gone from 8,000 bitrate to 20,000 bitrate. So I'm pushing through just over double the bandwidth. So hopefully it's better. I have had my internet upgraded as well. So hopefully we're good on that one. So yeah, Skyblivionception. Hell yeah, Skyception. Skyblivionception, Skyception, whatever you want to call it. Why is the microphone... Sorry, I'm troubleshooting issues live because... yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. But yeah, hope everybody's doing well. Let me say hello to everybody now that I'm finished fucking about. Hi Esper, Blitz, Jopsy, Joy. I can never say your name. Timothy, hope you're doing well. Yeah, hope everybody's doing well. So, while I'm here, that's basically why I haven't streamed since Thursday, because I haven't had any internet since Thursday. It only got installed on Friday evening, and then I haven't had my desk set up since like yesterday afternoon. I think I finished it. So, yeah, we'll go from there. Everything's gonna look super tiny on my screen, by the way. Just warning you. When we get into the CK, because it is 1440. So yeah, we'll go from there. But yeah, we're going to be working on Blackwood today. Now this claim was done, let me pull up the interactive map while I'm here. So this claim is down in Blackwood, just here. So you've got Layer down here. And then it's this claim, Blackwood 2. Blackwood 1 and 2 are completely fucked. If that's the best way of putting it. We had a lot of landscape changes just here. So the Navmesh is like 20 feet above the ground level. And it doesn't match the terrain at all. So we're going to be working on Blackwood 1 today. Sorry, 2. Because we've got Border Watch here. And I think... Is it here somewhere? I think this is... the armor quest. I forget the name of the lady. She's somewhere along here. But yeah, we want to get this finished because quest people want to move into this area as soon as possible. So let me get set up. Let's say like this screen is just going to be super tiny now. But it is what it is. Tiny buttons in the CK. If you guys couldn't see what the fuck was going on before, you've got no chance in hell of what's going on now. So yeah, we'll see about how this 2K thing goes or 1440p thing goes, and yeah, we'll just go from there. Hey, Belly. Hope you're doing well. And also, my monitor is further away from me now. It's, like, pushed back against the wall. So, the camera is also further back. So, I shouldn't be, like, this anymore. Because I remember, like, I was, like, right up against the camera. I should be a little bit further back now as well. What coordinates are we at? We are at 17 minus 30. 17 minus 30. Ah, good old Blackwood. Not good to be back. So yeah, yesterday I did these few cells over here. It goes up to there. I did all of these cells around the border while I was in the online office yesterday. And we're going to be working on at least trying to get 9 cells done today. They should be pretty quick because this area of Blackwood is not very big. So sorry, not very big, not very flat. So yeah, I needed a bit of a break from the I needed a bit of the break from the Deadlands. I still haven't finished that claim. We've still got about like 20 odd cells to do on that claim, but I needed to get away from Blackwood for a little bit of time. Not Blackwood. Oh my god. You can tell I'm a little bit like flustered this morning just because I'm not making a blind bit of sense. But either way, we'll see how we get on. Again, any issues, give us a shout, and we'll try and do a little bit of troubleshooting here and there. But yeah, aside from that, I hope everybody has had a good day. I didn't get a chance to watch because, not gonna lie, I was still asleep. But Matthew, our QA/LD lead, was streaming earlier on today, and he was streaming some QA work. So yeah, definitely go check his workout, because he sort of you get like the essentially the final product on his streams. But yeah, I think my plan for today is I'm gonna stream for probably about 3 hours. Hopefully, okay, what the hell is going on here? Are all these pillars floating? Pretty much. Interesting. I'll raise the train up in a bit. Yeah, I have no idea, Glitz. So yeah, the plan for today is I'm going to stream for a bit, for about 3 hours. I'm going to go do some jobs and stuff like that, and then I'm not going to promise anything. I might come back and stream I think is the ending of the Long Dark episode 4, because I think I'm very close to the end, of the Long Dark Canal. The 31st of March. So... Oh, where the fuck am I? As far as they've said, at least. Like, obviously it could be delayed, but hopefully not. I think we're going to have to lower this entire thing. How buggy do you think the... I don't think so. I don't think... Because I see that we have got currently a lot of open bugs on our tracker. So I think the goal is to clear as many of them as possible. And we'll just do some initial fixes after that. Okay. Are these full things? Yes. Go away, tree. A what? An abacus? What's that? I'm not good with words, okay. Abacus. I'm gonna leave that like that because I started it. Where's my preview window? Where is my preview window? There is no preview window. What the hell? Nope, no preview window. Okay. Like this. I guess that one because it's... thank you for the follow, D-Pro. That's going to take so long to do. If I was to do it to all pillars. It's fine. Yeah, the thought kit too well, yeah. But yeah, thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome. Hope you enjoy your stay here. I can always go back another day and sort that out if we think it looks better. But yeah, for all of that to be floating is a bit strange. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, I think the initial release, we've got a lot of bugs in our bug tracker. And we are like putting more bugs in that tracker every single day. But they're getting fixed quite quickly these days. That I don't think there's going to be any... What's the best way of putting it is any gameplay break-in bugs in the initial release. There shouldn't be. Obviously, there's going to be stuff that we have missed. There's no really avoiding that, because when you have a team of 60 developers as opposed to like a couple of thousand players, of course there's going to be stuff that the dev team have missed that the players are not going to have missed. So yeah. But yeah, that's the problem, Glitz. I don't know the kits that well. I know what stuff looks like. I just don't know the names of things. Also, saw laying on table. Is that right? I have no idea. I have no idea if that's actually a functional thing. That's a question for Scott. I don't actually know if repair hammers are functional or not. I want to say if we've added them into the game, then they're probably going to be functional, but I honestly have no idea. That is not anything that I know of, shall we say. Been watching the records of your streams for a while. First time catching you live. And nice. Okay, this should be fairly straightforward. Yeah, I don't do the most glamorous work comparatively to like Kyle and Matthew. Okay, you should be able to walk up here. Hey, Roxy the Wolf. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I can show you in a bit how broken the nav mesh is for Blackwood. How this claim looked like before I essentially nuked the nav mesh in it and decided that it needed to be redone from scratch. I don't tend to like redoing stuff from scratch because I don't want to remove anyone's work, but sometimes it is necessary, unfortunately. Especially when Blackwood has had such a big change since the initial landscaping pass on it. Oh, by the way, ignore all the dogs in the air. That's all I'm going to say. Ignore all of the dogs in the air. Okay? Okay. It's fine for the dogs to be in the air. Flying doggos. Been searching through a lot of the public Skyblivion screenshots search for, and by 9 Gold Coast got me my favourite region. Yeah, it's... Kyle did a fantastic job of the Gold Coast. Especially now the rocks have been fixed, it looks stunning. And it will be even better once the weathers and the lighting are sorted as well. I don't think you guys have seen me actually work on a exterior claim for a while. Like, that's not Deadlands related. It does seem to be a long time. Just because we don't have any. Okay, just that corner. And whatever these rocks are deciding to do. Paradise can be. Yeah, we've just finished work on the throne room for that quest. It's not in game yet, but I know it's been finished. Where you fight. Yeah, where you have that fight. I gotta keep finding. Like, not small gaps. Which is also another problem with Blackwood. It's very unpolished in certain places. For Paradise, did you make all the animals on the island gold? I have no idea. I've walked through it a few times and I honestly can't remember. Hey, how's it going, Sunbrek? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I've not been streaming a lot recently. Mainly because of work. Has been a little bit hectic, so I've been absolutely drained at night. Along with not being able to sleep as well. Uh, what else is there left to Navmesh outside the Deadlands and this piece of Blackwood? All of the IC. That's pretty much it. All of the IC interiors and the districts themselves. which the IC is about 30% of the interiors, so 607. So yeah. But as they're small, they're going to be very quick to navmesh. We temporarily navmeshed the entire of the port version of the Imperial City, and that took about 3 weeks to actually navmesh by one person. So yeah, it's not going to take a lot. But yeah, essentially the way our map works here is yellow. Yellow hasn't been navmeshed at all. The green it has been navmeshed, but there may be some issues with it. And the purple is basically fully finished, release ready, so to speak. That's how I keep track of everything. Been a rabbit hole of fixing 45. Oh damn. Yeah, I don't know. It works fine for me. That's the thing. Like, I've got the source 1440p option. From what I gather, oh god, please no. Oh thank fuck. I use Brave, so it's chromium based. But yeah, from what I gather, 2K streaming on Twitch, I actually encode a lot of the stream on my end, which it doesn't get done on Twitch's servers. So essentially, from what I've heard, is the streams coming directly from me. It's instead of encoded on Twitch's servers, which is an interesting concept for sure. I don't know how accurate that is though, so I could be talking absolute shit. Doing good, just woke up? Nice. I am reading messages, I'm just very slow this morning. Well, afternoon, but you get the point. Should I go for a custom audio ISO Windows? I always just install Windows as default, and then install like stuff like bloatware, software that get rid of all of the like the quote unquote spyware that Windows puts on your computer and all of that shit. Sorry if my voice sounds a bit strange as well. As I've been cleaning a lot of my setup and stuff like that, I've inhaled a shit ton of dust over the past little while, so my voice is not the best at the moment. Like when it was on Windows 10, I used like O&O shut up. I don't know anything for Windows 11 though. Speaking of which, this doesn't look like Deadlands. It's because it's not Matthew. I saw you streaming earlier. I was actually asleep, so I never got a chance to tune in. So I'm gonna definitely be watching that later today. If you guys don't know who Matthew is, he is our QA/interior lead for Skyblivion. He was streaming this morning. I don't know what he was working on. Maybe he can explain. But definitely go check him out. Let me... But yeah, definitely go check him out. Give him a follow. If you actually want to see, you know, interesting stuff instead of someone just placing down triangles for like 20 years. You better? Okay. That's it, Matthew. I'm not going to go watch it now. You had your chance and you blew it! I was doing some sort of guidance video for how to third party. Ah, nice. I've seen oh, what's his name? Librio do a lot of like third pass stuff off the from the lists that Robert sends over to me. Yeah, it's chipping through him. Yeah, it seems to be going through him quite quickly, actually. Would definitely be interesting to play through those dungeons now that a third pass has been completed on them. See how they play now. That looks a bit odd, I'm not gonna lie. Looks a bit odd that that's poking through there. Okay, the main gate is over here. Oh god, what are these? Potatoes! Amazing. Lettuce. It's floating again. I don't get how there's so much floating like assets in Blackwood. Blackwood's had like 7 or 8 passes at this point, and it's still has issues. Guess just no one likes Blackwood. Okay, we're right next to Border Watch now. Did I check this or not? I honestly don't remember. Yeah, I did. Right, all of the doggos now. I just like how many dogs there are up here. Oh dear. Yeah. Oh, that's quite funny though. It's part of the Shirogorth quest. Like you can click on one of them. Look. Skyblivion quest DA Shirogorth dog. Yeah. This is Border Watch. Over here. Yeah. 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 It makes sense now. Yeah. Right, let me refresh so I've got everything in. Ow! That was my knee. Oh yeah, like I just haven't got round to it. I've got oh god, I've swapped my screens around, so the streaming stuff is over here and everything else is over here. Yeah, let me. But I've got them. Like I've got all of the maps here. But I don't know if you guys can see on the ones that we're using currently, which is these ones. These are the website maps. I don't know if you guys can see, like, the sizes of them. But they're not exactly easy to upload. I just haven't compressed them enough yet to be able to do that. It's on my list, but I've got way more important things on my list to be before I upload our like world map anywhere. Because the raw image is just ridiculously high res. Like these ones, none ones. They're just extremely like high res images. I just haven't got round to doing that yet. It's on the list. It is on my list. But development work sort of trumps stuff like uploading the map to the website, unfortunately. Oh, I wouldn't say it's actually. I wouldn't say unfortunately for that. That just sounds a bit strange, doesn't it? Like, unfortunately, I am like working on getting the game finished rather than that doesn't sound right. But regardless, it's still on the plan. Just haven't done it. Danish D, thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a good day. I think my bot has KO'd itself. Doesn't seem to be actually working. Huh. Let me just check on it. One sec, guys. Just restarting it. Navmeshing Border Watch? Yeah.
Well, I suppose that's good.
Oh, damn straight it's good. Thanks for the drink as well. Oh my god. Save, drink. Oh my god, it's all going on. Hey, fluffy bags. Oh my god, that tea tastes absolutely disgusting. Oh my god. Yeah. How did I make such a disgusting cup of tea? Oh my god. I don't think I left the tea in it long enough. Oh my god. Or I've left it in there too long because it just tastes bitter. Oh my god. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god. Something does not taste right about it. I have failed at being a British person. If a Brit can't make a good cup of tea, then he's fucking useless. Oh dear. If I keel over and die in the next few minutes, you know why. I've been poisoned by my own tea. I'll go further as a Brit. I'm not even bothered about tea. Wow. Yeah. You've lost your British citizenship. Fluffy bags though. To be fair, British citizenship these days doesn't mean shit, so should be okay to walk up those. That's way too high, that side. But that should be fine if we... do that. Then they should be able to walk up this with no major problems. Oh, I never moved these over. That fence is a tall fence. You can definitely tell this is like early level design for Skyblivion, even if it has been touched up over the years. Hate all these little houses. So many of the damn ones. We've all got little awkward doors as well. Oh god, is that the hammer guy? No. Okay. I was like, don't tell me that's the guy that just, you know, sits there hammering all day, or is that Fallout? I can't remember. I think that might be Fallout. Honestly, I don't know. My brain's fried, okay. Just recently started following the project. It looks fantastic. Hope everything's going smoothly. Oh, thanks. Appreciate the words. Yeah, I'd say it's going smoothly. It's just that there's some issues that we're having to overcome, like 3D wires and stuff like that. But overall, I'd say it's gone. It's gone and is going smoothly still. Rachel, I know it's a super question, but does Nav affect a bit of your performance? Yes, it does indeed. Navmesh is rendered by the GPU. So if you don't have a strong GPU, it can have an effect on performance. Which is why I try and keep the triangle countdown, because if it's only one FPS across the entire game, that's still 1 FPS that more than what we would have had, you know? Thanks for the save, thanks for the drink. Okay, time to drink a bit more of this horrible tea, I guess. Ugh. Got to move that bench a little bit further away so we can actually get NPCs sitting down on it. That's as far as I can really go that way. Because the slope is slope to sleep. Indeed. It is definitely a sleep to slope. I know what I'm saying. I got that area over there as well. Alright, is that all of the houses? Looks like it. Six, 5, 7. I expect there's going to be a lot of extra vertices in all of this. Oh, do this bit up here. We're gonna have a wander around in a bit. Yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I've missed a lot of comments over on YouTube. Whoops. Sorry about that. I've missed a lot of comments over on YouTube. Let me if mammoths can be in the air and sky, and why not dogs? And that's very true. That's very true. I've watched this and super bored. Drop to lavender. Yeah, I know. I'm on sleeping tablets at the moment for my sleep edition. How do you think Blackwood compares to the rest of the game? Would you say it's your favorite region? No, definitely not. I think my favorite region is probably the Great Forest because it's got the best atmosphere, especially when it's like with all the god rays. I would say in Navmeshing, somewhere else, I thought you'd be stuck in the plane of Oblivion. Nice to see a change of scenery. Nice, yeah, same here. I need to move that window over. Let me move it so I can actually, you know, see. There we go. I can actually see all of the damn YouTube comments now. Yeah, sorry about that. I've moved my streaming screen with all the chat over there, and all of the other stuff is now over here. So I'm getting used to reading chat over here, not over here now. So I'm missing a little bit, a few comments here or there. So my apologies on that, guys. Oh no. Oh no. Not the horrible tea again. Not the horrible tea again. I have got water, but I don't like to waste tea, so... Oh no. Thanks for the drink, though. You won't, yeah. Oh no. Maybe if I just down it all in one go, then it's over and I won't have to suffer through it, you know? I think that might be the plan here. You see how I'm, you know, totally not putting off drinking it right now. Mm-hmm. I suppose I better drink some more of this damn thing. There's only half a cup of tea left, so... Mm-hmm. Thanks for the save, Glitz. I'm regretting my life choices right now. Oh dear. I've never made a cup of tea that tastes this bad in my life, I don't think. Good times. What region am I working on? I'm working on Blackwood right now. Which is south of the Imperial City, next to quite near Leowin, in Border Watch. Brody, thank you for the follow. Appreciated. Yeah, we're working. I can show you on the map. We're working down here. So you've got Leowin just here. And we're working near Border Watch just here. Oh, I appreciate the kind words on that as well. As I say to pretty much all of the comments over on YouTube and stuff after the streams and that. Honestly, I don't think we can wait to get it into your hands, but we want to get it into your hands in a state that we can be proud of and you'll be proud of and happy with playing, essentially. So there's a lot of area to cover. Yeah, so we've actually, in terms of completion, if I go up to the top, this is our totals. So we've actually got this many cells out of this many cells done. We've got 4,851 cells with Navmeshing out of 4,973. The thing is, we've only got 3,000 out of 5,000 QA'd, so yeah. This is part of a QA pass that I'm doing currently. But the Navmesh was so broken down here, we've decided to redo this particular area from scratch again. Like, the exterior world space is pretty much done in terms of Navmesh. We're just going through a cleanup pass right now. Like, in a typical day, I can QA easily 100 cells, so it's not that much work. So I just need to find time to actually do it. That's the big kicker. But I can show you guys how bad the Navmesh was in a bit when we go in game. I want to get this cell done, and then we'll go have a little walk around in game, and then I can show you how bad some of the Navmesh is in Blackwood 1, which I think was one of the very, very, very first claims that were Navmeshed in Skyblivion. And the reason why we're redoing them is going to be a very, very apparent. I'm very proud of my departments, like the Navmeshers, because only 3 years ago we had like hardly any of the Navmesh done for the remake, and now we're like, in terms of exterior, we're like 99% done. It's incredible how much we've done in 3 years. Just a little bit to it. That tree branch is too low. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Didn't move that over, did I? No. Six. I think there's one left that I just can't see. Just being a bit blind right now. That's down here. There you go. Let's get some jump links in where possible, if there is anywhere, actually. Doesn't look like there is. That's fine. Yeah, let's go in game. We'll check it out. What we've done so far down here. We have only done 4 cells. But 4 cells is still better than no cells. Probably do this area down here next. So probably start off down 19 minus 30. Somewhere around there. Or we can go down to Layer-Win and walk up here. That might be a better idea. We go. Let me mark that off on the map that I've done it. Okay, 19 minus 30. Let me pause the music. And we'll go check it out in game. I don't know what's going to happen here because I haven't launched a game in 1440p, so we'll see what actually happens. Oh shit, not Tez 4 Tamriel anymore, is it? Which area of the map is still lacking Navmesh? Pretty much just around the IC and a little bit of Blackwood, and that's it. Right, so we're working down here at Border Watch. Let's go to Layer-Win and we'll walk up up to Border Watch. Interesting. Hey, how's it going, Singer NPCs? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing fantastically. Let's go. Start off in the morning. Still some LOD flicker over there. You know what it is? I never turned tree trimmer off. Let me turn that off and we'll relaunch into it. Tree trimmer off. Launch. Play some Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. I have to say, I have to have some positive vibes now. Yeah. How to kill your victims. Gotta have some inspiration for it. I know I say this all the time, but okay, it's the game looks gorgeous. Yeah, I agree. I'm totally not biased anymore. By the way, these horses, we've finally fixed them. Oh, what the hell's going on? We've finally fixed these horses, by the way. So next time, we're just waiting on stuff to get merged, but these horses have been fixed. The script, we're waiting for the fix to be merged. The script was broken, so we're actually reverted a few of the changes. But it has been finally fixed, so good times there. Good times all around. Hello. I wonder if we can get some, like, foggy weather. Let's just get the light rain and drizzle. Suits Blackwood a lot more. This sort of, like, fog, drizzle weather. Yoink. Yoink! This is the area that hasn't got Navmesh, by the way. So as you can see, there's Navmesh all around here. Hello, crab. But as soon as we get here, you can see the Navmesh cuts off, is going to cut off just here. As we get closer to Border Watch. So I don't... Actually, this is the old Navmesh. I haven't enabled my plugin, have I? No, it is enabled. Okay. Oh, I know why it is. I know exactly why it is. It's, I haven't got the right mode on. Either way, you can see, like... Oh, there's two lots of Navmesh here. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, everything's fine. But yeah, this is the first cell that we Navmesh today. Ah, there's some proper Z fighting on the LOD. This is the first time I think you guys have actually seen a border gate in-game, maybe? We don't show them off a lot, so...
Have you heard any word about the other provinces? Nothing I'd like to talk about. Good day. Take care.
Good day. Oh, he showed. I still haven't got round to watching Kyle's last stream, so I don't actually know what he showed and what he didn't. So not this particular one, no. Gotcha. But yeah, this is Border Watch, so we're quite near Shiragorath Shrine. So we were working over here a little while ago. Looks grand. High criteria. Is there a location called Harm's Folly? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that. Up here. Between Shaden Hall and the Imperial City. Yeah. Border Watch.
I can't stand the sight of those creatures. So long. Goodbye.
You know what? You just don't question things, you know? You just don't question things sometimes. But yeah, I can show you how bad the Navmesh is now. Over here. So if I show you the map again. We're working on Blackwood 1 and 2 just here. These two claims. Blackwood 1 is absolutely screwed in terms of Navmesh. And I'll show you why. Thanks for the save, Esper. It's not we're not quite there yet. We're not quite there yet. There's Anna. Right. I have a feeling it's down here. You can start seeing the issues right here. And I believe the worst of the issues are like near here somewhere. Yeah. You can kind of see the issues here. Do you notice any issues with the Navmesh here? Like... yeah. Yeah, the Blackwood, like, look at this. No, this is not a blame, Robert. This is the oldest part of Blackwood, and it was touched up heavily, and yeah, the Navmesh is just absolutely screwed. Like, even the trees don't line up anymore. So, this is the reason why we're nuking these cells here. So, all of these cells that are in green here, in Blackwood 2 and 1, they're being all removed from all Navmesh, and they're being redone from scratch. So it's only 20, 40, about 40 cells. But yeah. That's the reason why we're doing, yeah. Yeah, this, like, I don't, how are you going to fix this, Azanda, you know? Like, it's just going to be quicker and easier to redo it. Like, there's no fixing, like, this Navmesh, at all, I don't think. But it's the reason why I'm redoing doing this from scratch. And especially, like, look, there's a cliff here now that wasn't there. So yeah, it's rough, but it is what it is at the same time. Oh, my mouse has just left my screen. But yeah. It just works, yeah. Yeah, characters and NPCs will not at all be able to walk anywhere around here. I think even this is a bit screwed. This fort here. I don't think it is as bad, but it's like look, I can walk all over this, but there's no nav mesh here. Here, I don't think I can even walk up this. Barely. And it's just floating everywhere. I don't know. It just needs redoing from scratch. Yeah, exactly. So Blackwood, in terms of Navmesh and level design, Blackwood was one of the first areas to be level designed, and one of the and the first area to receive Navmesh. Blackwood underwent a massive like second pass, which is why I've been slowly chipping through the QA for it, and just that particular area was totally redone from scratch. So I've redone, as you can probably tell, I've redone all of Blackwood 16, 13 just here. But I haven't redone 2 and 1 yet, so yeah. These just need a final check over. Then Blackwood 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 are not too bad actually. They just need a check over, but these 2 were totally beyond saving, shall we say. Oh god, who let Kirsten in here? Blitz, she's supposed to be on, you know, guard duty. Can't let the ramblers in here. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, Kirsten. The silver linings might be a bet. Yeah, exactly. It's definitely a lot more detailed up that area than what it was. But yeah. Hopefully the fixes that we're doing to Border Watch at the moment are gonna make stuff a lot better. We're already halfway to fixing it, so like all of this should be, I mean there's 2 lots of nav mesh, so you're never gonna be able to see it, but all of these little gaps and pieces should be fixed now. And then the nav mesh in Borders Watch should be sorted as well now as well. So even better.
good, can you? I've been better. What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel? Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Nice.
Well met.
Right,
What's
let's get back to Navmeshing. Shall we? I don't want to know. Ask why they're naked. Yeah, same here. That's why I just ignore it. You know, it's best to just ignore it. Hey, thanks for the save, Xander. It is best just to ignore stuff sometimes and just, yeah. Where's the music? I was gonna say, I swear I pressed play. Just leaving save here and leaving because I've been sick and I've reached my limit on what. No worries, Xander. Feel better soon, dude. That's all good. I'm streaming quite early. Magical hat. Hope you're doing well. What I don't like about Blackwood is that you can barely see the damn rocks. They're so dark. And I don't think that helps at all. Oh shit, my mouse has just disconnected. God damn it. I've got a problem with this mouse. Don't know what's going on with it. Just pulled the audio cable out as well by accident. Whoops. The mouse is finally dying from all of the right clicks. Oh god, not another drink. Not another drink. You know what? I've got like a quarter of a cup left of tea. Honestly, the worst tea I've ever made. The more and more I drink it, the more and more it's just tasting bitter and like soap. Almost like soap, actually. I don't put sugar in my tea. When I was younger, I used to like put a fucking entire pot of sugar in my tea. I don't drink it with tea and sugar anymore. It's probably a lot better for me as well that I don't put sugar in my tea. Which I think's actually hilarious in a way. Because my father, he never drank tea with sugar in it. And I always called him an absolute weirdo for it. And now, now I'm older, I've grown out of sort of putting sugar in my tea, and yeah, the tables have slightly turned, and now he's like, fucking told you. I think it's kind of funny. If I put sugar in my tea now, it actually makes me feel sick. I don't know why. It's just, yeah. Like taste of sweets, so yeah, I get it. like, I like the taste of sweets as well. I just can't have tea with sugar in it anymore. I just don't know why. I know how it started, me not having sugar in tea anymore, was because I ran out of sugar and I just was too lazy to go to the shop to grab some more. That's literally how it happened for me. And I kept, every time I went to the shop, I kept forgetting to buy sugar, and it was so long before I brought sugar. By the time I brought sugar, I got used to tea without it, and yeah, that's basically what happened. If you can't drink your coffee black, you're not. I fucking hate coffee anyway, so I don't drink fucking coffee. It yeah. I'd rather drink this horrible cup of tea than drink coffee. Speaking of which, I still need to have a drink, don't I? Yeah, like Splendor and stuff like that, do you mean? Yeah, I've tried it. What the hell? Where's my Navmesh bar gone? Oh, it's on the other screen now. The fuck? I've just noticed everything's moved slightly. What the hell? Okay. It's so bad. Tastes so bad. There is only one more sip in it, so then I can move on to water, which I don't actually have with me. So, yeah. Nobody says darker the better. My go-to is honey when I need a sweetener. You know what? I haven't tried that. Maybe I should smash some honey into it. Um, Maybe I'll give that a go. I've just realised that Matthew's like pinged me like 3 times. I've just realised that. Revenge pings. Don't worry. I'll get my own back again in a week or two. I'm having a bit of trouble seeing that, to be honest. I hate all of you. At least it's the last one. At least it's the last one. Done. I've survived the horrible tea. I think. I'm not allowed to drink at the moment. I'd love to have a shot of whiskey right now, but I'm not allowed to drink some brick. I'm on yeah. I'm on sleeping tablets at the moment, so I'm not allowed to drink while taking them. There's rats up here. Like this, like little tiny bright patch of grass. Okay, one sec, guys. Um, okay, that was 403. That's a reasonable triangle count. Whoa. That is a loud car outside. Holy shit. There's a few people in my neighborhood that have got loud exhausts, including myself. Yeah. If I refresh, will it do the leaves on the trees? I think so. I'm going to have to restart the CK, ain't I? Almost certain I'm going to have to restart the CK. Yep. God damn it. Yeah, the window is closed. It is indeed. Probably get another cell or two done. These are pretty simple cells at the moment. Why is there an army of rats up here? Like, there's literally an army of rats. Rats are plotting something? Yeah. It does feel that way. Fucking hell, I locked in a bit there. sort of zoned out. Oh, for a minute there. 360. Is it possible, no, if Navmesh floating like you? While, no, not in this top-down perspective. I can show you, like, if you were to move the camera, yes. But not, yeah. Not from the top-down view, no. Not easily, at least. But I'll show you in a second. Thanks for the save, some brick. Like, if we go up there, we go up, where is it? It is just here. Yeah, just here. If you go up here, and then, like, oh, no, and then tilt the camera, you can tell, like, but you have to tilt the camera. Yeah, that's old Navmesh. And you can tell the... wait, let me go back up here. You can tell the difference in quality as well. Like, this is new Navmesh here. Oh. Right there. This is new Navmesh here. And then this is the older style that we had. You can definitely tell this is a lot more detailed than this one. But this one's going to work worse than this one. So... like, there's 2 cells of new stuff here, but this is all just old and broken. Like, you can definitely tell in the, like, over here, it's old, but this is new. Like, new and old, but... yeah. Right, let's get to this cell then, shall we? Locked in again. Yeah, a little bit. These, to be fair, like these smaller, like less detailed cells are quite easy to get round, apart from like the occasional rock like this. But this will be the last cell we do today. Yeah, there is a dungeon there. I wonder what one that is. Rock Milk Cave. Okay. I thought I duplicated it for a second. I was like, hello. 5451. That's 8 cells done. There's still 12 cells to go on this particular claim, but that would be another, what, 20, 28 cells towards the total, so can't complain too much. Right, save now, and then we'll jump on in game again. Let's do that, and then turn tree trimmer off so we don't get any bullshit. That's fine. And then I'll get the game loaded. But yeah, if you if you're liking what you're seeing, definitely give the stream a follow and subscribe over on YouTube, because I do release all of these streams over on YouTube after the fact. Skyblivion. And we are, I think, 30 subscribers on YouTube away from being able to put like emotes and stuff like that on it. Because at the moment, I haven't got enough subscribers over there to have emotes. I think you have to have about 500 subs to be able to put emotes on there. What the hell's happened? There we go. And I think I'm only about 30 away, so... deep down, you know you missed the Jagger service. Yeah. Well, you have to read it in Navmesh. Do you force the person who did the original have to do a push for... Not sure what you mean, Manifu. Right. Let's go over to Leowin. Again. Bob said, well, no worries at all. Enjoy work some prick. Fuck working on a Sunday. Yes, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Right, let's go head over to where we were a minute ago. Get to explore a bit of Blackwood at night.
So many things to do. So
Hopefully we don't see double Navmesh. We might do. We'll see.
It just works.
It does just work until it doesn't. Been ages since I've seen Skyblivion. I remember the 7 mangroves and the butterfly grove are still around. It probably is. It's just Blackwood's had a little bit of an overhaul. That's all. About a year and a half ago, I think. I think it was about a year and a half that Blackwood had its overhaul. I tell you what, after we're done here, we'll go check out Blackwood's mangrove. So yeah, this is the old Navmesh, and this is all the new, some of the new Navmesh. You can see it beneath the old, but we've got double Navmesh. Blackwood, a fun place for a walk. Fog, beacons are plenty. If you know where to look for them, yeah. Let's set it to daytime. Can actually see. Let's get the foggy, wet weather out. So yeah, this is the little bit of Navmesh that we just did today. Was in these few cells. Obviously, we did all of Border Watch and this broken house. But the Navmesh should work a lot better in this area of the game now. Not so much down here, but that's what we do is we got a lot to clean it up. Up here off the Alchemy of Fate School of Magic, but even Mytosaurus or Strongest Warrior can be laid low by. Yes, that's very true. That is very, very true. So you guys want to see the mangrove swamps? Okay. Well, let's head back to Leowin. And we'll go check them out quickly. -25 -42. Let me check that on the map. 25 -42. It's like down here, the southern tip. Okay. Let's see if we can get there. We'll do a run down there. We'll go straight through Leowin as well. Naked lizard. Oh yes. How's Navmesh going anyway? The exterior world space is done. We're just cleaning up some of the old Navmesh, which is what I'm doing at the moment. Is we're removing some of the older Navmesh that doesn't make any sense because the terrain's changed. And we are like touching it up. Oblivion cities are so good, yeah. That's what I miss about Oblivion comparatively to Skyrim. Some of Skyrim's quote-unquote cities don't feel like cities. The only cities that felt like cities were like Whiterun, Solitude, and maybe Windhelm, but oh, that's my bad. My cursor just went off the screen. There we go. In a corner. Amazing. That cathedral? Yeah. Let's see if we can get a foggy weather. I don't think we've got fog in down the Blackwood at the moment. No, we just got the light rain. We'll keep the light rain. Okay, let's go. Okay, where are we? So we need to go slightly right. Okay. What the hell is that? That is bright ass fog. Holy shit. The fog needs to be turned down a bit. What was it? 25... Oh, I mean, we're here. Oh. Mouse! Stop going off the screen. God damn it. Might be just here. That fog is so bright. Might be just here with all the hyacinths, but the butterflies haven't spawned in yet. I don't think the butterflies are spawning at the moment. Well, probably because it's raining. Maybe. I don't know. Definitely no butterflies here at the moment. Tidewater Cave. Actually, I don't think I've been in Tidewater Cave. Not yet, at least. I love our dungeons. Oh, yeah, I have been in here. This is a Matthew one. Yeah. Hmm. Just what poker for perfect for ogres? Yeah. I mean, that's probably why there's one outside. To be honest. Well. Yeah. Troll, but... Will the butterflies be alchemy? There'll be alchemy ingredients. I shall off search. It's a long way away, and I can't be asked to go over there. Maybe next stream. Maybe next stream. You can see it on the if it is search. Oh, search is. This big boy over here. Maybe I'll, you know what? I'll fast travel over there quickly. And we'll have a little tiny run through search. What fort is this? It's Fort Blue Blood. Well, that tree is not grounded. This is it a preener? No. Thought it was. But yeah, Blackwood is definitely a cool region for sure. Yeah, the Black Marsh border gate over this side is just here, actually. No, it's not this one, I don't think. Yeah, this is for Bulwark. But you can't actually get into it because I think this is DLC, so there's actually nothing in here. It's just a empty sort of shell ready for DLC work, but we've just got the outside shell, so we don't have to redo the landscape. We can just add to it. I think that also serves as a border gate, so like there's another border gate over here. It is just here somewhere. And then yeah, let's go over to Lord Rad's estate quickly. I'm not going to do a full tour, but I'll just go round Fort Search. I'm not going to go into it. No, the Skyrim border gate is way up here. I'll do a quick tour of the border gates in a second. Can you still walk through these hedges? I can't remember. No. And now. So yeah, like this is Fort Search. Now. I think it's just because the weathers are not done. That's all. But yeah, Fort Search is actually a city, pretty much. Way too pretty to be Oblivion. Yeah, I feel that sometimes. LOD flickering is doing my head in though. But yeah, we've got that gate. The other border gate is we go to Dragon Claw Rock. God. Let's go to. Why can't I? Oh. It's like, why can't I fucking fast travel? Read the messages, mate. Yeah, Skyrim's border gate is up here. If it's... I think it's finished now. The Skyrim border gate. This looks very Skyrim-esque, yeah. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Enjoy those snow regions, yeah. Skyblivion look great. Ah, appreciate that, Observant. Really appreciate that. There's the white snow. Stone roads, Rocky Mountains, pine trees that have come to know. Yeah, this is the Skyrim border gate, just here. And this is as far as you can go. But yeah, this is the Skyrim border gate. It has got soldiers. I don't know where they are. The last time I was up here, there were soldiers walking about, and now they're not. So, yeah. My favourite place in Cyrodiil, Skyrim. It feels like Skyrim. Yeah, this bit will. Just because of all the snowy rocks and the like.
Well, I suppose that's good.
That's great. Excited to explore. I appreciate that, marriage. Mirage. Yes, it's good, isn't it, Esper? It's good. I suppose that's good. Tom, caught you? Yeah, right at the end. Hope you're doing well, though, Gub. Hope you're doing well. This is where the Great Gate opens in this field just here. No. I might stream later on, but it won't be Skyblivion. Yeah. There's Bruma with Cloud Top on the hill. Yeah, there's 2 claims that are not done, but there is like 3 or 4, well, 2 or 3 claims that just need a total overhaul, Gub, because the landscape changed so much that the Navmesh was 20 feet in the air and did not match the landscape at all anymore. So we've just ripped about 40 cells of Navmesh out And why is it so blurry? I feel like I'm high all of a sudden. Hello? That weather transition was awful. Ah, it's so bright. So fucking bright. Okay, can't see shit now. We're foggy now. The weathers are work in progress still, so yeah. Oh my god. That does not look right. That does not look right. Oh my god. That looks better. Oh. Yeah, there's... Oh my god. Elgato! What you doing? Are we good? Okay. Yeah. There is going to be floating trees. See if I can get that weather back. Yeah, there is floaty bits all over the place, but hey, what are you going to do about it? But yeah. So the bits that we worked on today were down in Blackwood. We worked on this area is what we've got to do, Gub, is these two areas down in Blackwood, Blackwood 1 and 2 are totally fucked. So they needed to be redone from scratch. So we did like 8 cells today, and I did some off camera. Another 8 the other day. So yeah, it's getting there. Definitely getting there. For sure. It's going. We're working currently on like some of the interiors, but nothing's been navmeshed for the Imperial City. I'll be off soon to look for 2 Oblivion gates around. Yeah, which is these 2 gates here. These red boxes are Oblivion gates. All the red boxes, by the way, are Oblivion gates. If they're hollow, it means they're there and they've been navmeshed. If they're red, it means the navmesh has been hooked up to the gates. So yeah. Yeah, made good progress. We're making good progress. Can't wait to get this. Damn, I just want to play so hard. Or even opted out of playing a remaster in favor of this. I appreciate that, Sanch. Appreciate that. So, yeah. It's getting there. It's getting there. Like, the Gold Coast is fully done, pretty much. If it's purple, it means fully done. End of. Orange is like awaiting review. And green is it has navmesh, but it might be a bit broken here and there. So, yeah. That's how I keep track of things, but Eh, eh. Yeah, I'd play this any day. Week looks like such a nice game. Yeah. That's, I love working on it, to be honest. But alright, always forget about the fixed gates, constantly just looking for the random spawning ones. They're all fixed in place. It's just I think there's 200 gates, but only I think 100 of them spawn in any given playthrough. I think. I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to ask the quest guys. I have no idea, to be honest with you. Yeah. Well, in OG, I believe there's 100 spawn location, only 60. I think there's 200. Actually, it might be that then. It might be that. Skyblivion.com. If we look at the map, it loads. Yeah, you might be right about the 100. You might be right about the 100 gates there. There you go then. I knew it was something like that. I just couldn't remember per se. But as you can see, like, there's 2 Oblivion gates just here outside Leowin. There's a 3rd one nearby. So yeah, the Kvatch gate is just the first, but yeah. And you've got the 3 gates for the final battle up here, or well, the you know, the great gates with the siege engine and stuff like that. I knew it was something like that, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, you know what I mean. You knew what I mean, Magical Hat. But I'm going to call the stream here, guys. I've been live nearly 4 hours. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the follows. Thank you for the subs on YouTube. If you want to see more Skyblivion stuff, want to see me stream more stuff, hit the follow button on Twitch. Go and subscribe over on YouTube. As I said earlier, I'm about 30 subs on YouTube away from being able to add emotes to the chat. So definitely go follow me on YouTube if you can. And yeah, if you want to see more Skyblivion news, check out the Skyblivion Discord server and Skyblivion social media. But I appreciate you being here. And yeah, thank you, Mirage, that for the follow as well. Really appreciate that. But yeah, I'll be live maybe tonight. But it won't be Skyblivion. It'll probably be Long Dark tonight. So I might be back later. I'll see about it. But take it easy, guys. I appreciate you being here. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you later tonight. But yeah, guys, take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your day. And yeah, I'll maybe see you tonight. If not, I'll see you tomorrow for more Skyblivion. But yeah, take it easy, guys. Bye-bye.